There's a man who quietly helped build the company that runs your payments, the company that spies for the government, the rockets going to Mars, and the software behind modern warfare. You've probably never heard him give a speech. He almost never does interviews. But if you drew a map of the most powerful companies in technology, nearly every line would trace back to one person. His name is Peter Thiel, and he might be the most influential man in Silicon Valley that nobody really knows. Let's start at the beginning. Thiel was born in Germany in 1967. His family moved constantly: South Africa, Namibia, and eventually California. He landed at Stanford, where he studied philosophy, and then did something that tells you everything about him. He started a newspaper specifically to argue with everyone around him. He liked being the contrarian in the room. He still does. He went to law school. He tried being a lawyer. He lasted 7 months and 3 days, and later said everyone was trying to get in, and he was the only one trying to get out. Then, in 1998, he started a company that would change the internet. It was called PayPal, and the team he built there is legendary. Because when eBay bought PayPal for $1.5 billion, those employees scattered and went on to found or fund basically everything. YouTube, LinkedIn, Yelp, Tesla, SpaceX. They're called the PayPal Mafia, and Thiel is considered their godfather. One of the people at PayPal? A young Elon Musk. In fact, Musk's company merged with Thiel's. And while Musk was away on his honeymoon, the team replaced him as CEO and put Thiel in charge. That's the kind of thing that happens around Peter Thiel. But PayPal was just the warm-up. In 2004, a Harvard student named Mark Zuckerberg needed money for his little college website. Thiel wrote a check for $500,000, becoming the first major outside investor in Facebook. That $500,000 turned into more than $1 billion. It's one of the greatest investments in history. That same era, Thiel co-founded a company that's still one of the most secretive in the world, Palantir. Named after the Seeing Stones in Lord of the Rings, Thiel is a huge fan. It builds data software for spies, soldiers, and police. For years, almost nobody knew what it did. Today it's worth hundreds of billions of dollars. See the pattern? Payments, social media, surveillance. He kept showing up at the start of the biggest things in tech, early, quiet, and years ahead of everyone else. So how does he do it? Thiel wrote a book called 0 to 1, and it's basically the operating manual for how he thinks. And his big idea is the opposite of what you'd expect. Most people are taught competition is good. Thiel says competition is for losers. He doesn't mean be lazy. He means don't build the fourth food delivery app and fight to the death over scraps. Build something so new that you're the only one doing it. Copying what exists is going from 1 to N. Creating something brand new is going from 0 to 1. That's the whole game. He wants monopolies. Companies so far ahead that nobody can catch them. Google search. Facebook in its prime. He hunts for the company nobody else is building yet. And he has a famous question he asks people in interviews. Just one line. What important truth do very few people agree with you on? Try to answer that. It's brutally hard. Because a real answer means saying something out loud that might make everyone in the room think you're wrong. And that, being willing to be the only one who believes something, is exactly what he's looking for. This is also why he funds college dropouts. The Thiel Fellowship pays young people $100,000 to quit school and build something instead. His bet is that the next big thing won't come from someone doing what they're told. Now here's where it gets bigger than companies. Thiel doesn't just invest, he builds networks. And then those networks take over industries. Look at defense technology right now. The 3 companies rewriting how America fights wars are Palantir, SpaceX, and Anduril. Thiel co-founded one, was an early backer of another, and his fund helped start the third. One man standing behind all 3, and his reach runs through Washington too. Thiel has quietly backed and mentored people who are now at the very highest levels of American government. He tends to stay out of the spotlight, but the people he bets on keep ending up in the room where decisions get made. That's the thing about Thiel. He's not trying to be famous. He's trying to be early. Fame fades. Being the first person to see what's coming and owning a piece of it, that compounds forever. So what's he betting on now? Artificial intelligence, but not the obvious way. He's been skeptical of the hype and cautious about the giants. But through Founders Fund, his fingerprints are on the defense and infrastructure layer underneath the whole AI boom. The picks and shovels, not the gold rush. His exact net worth is a genuine mystery. Estimates swing from 16 billion to nearly 30 because so much of what he owns is private, hidden inside funds and trusts nobody can fully see. Which is exactly how he likes it. Peter Thiel built the payment system, backed the social network, created the surveillance company, funded the rockets, and armed the defense revolution. And he did almost all of it before the rest of the world understood what he was looking at. The most powerful people aren't always the loudest. Sometimes they're the quietest man in the room, the one who saw it first. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.